Welcome back, folks. This time we have a Spongebob Squarepants themed team. Now we have Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff here has Toxic Spikes, Destiny Bond, Aquajet and Poison Jab with a Focus Sash. I'm putting out Patrick here because I want the Rapid Spin to get these rocks to fuck. And I'll also get a nice wee speed boost into the bargain. I went with Starmie for Patrick because Patrick is a bulky guy and I thought I was going to go with Star U, but because of the handicap my team's at already when it comes to electric and grass, I thought fuck it, I'll take the Starmie. So I send Squidward out, I get the Liquid Ooze, which is good, and now I'm just going to try and just get this Clefable away, but thankfully the Clefable isn't a minimised set. So I was happy at that because every Clefable that you see on Pokemon Showdown is that minimised baton pass nonsense. So I'm just trying to chip away at this Clefable. I get the Clefable away, so I'm happy at that. Here comes Garchomp. I'm thinking, oh, an Earthquake's going to wipe me out here, and I'm paralysed. That's not excellent news. And I go down to one Earthquake, which I would have probably without the Swords Dance maybe. But I send out Starmie again. I want to get rid of the rocks for my two Focus Sash Pokemon, which are Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff. Speaking of Mr. Krabs, here he is. So I'm going to get taken down to the wire there. I'm going to haze him. I could have attacked him, but I didn't know if I would have fainted him or not, and with the rough skin I would have died as well, so I thought, might as well just get the haze up to be safe. Here comes Mrs. Puff again. The Togekiss is going to greatly underestimate Mrs. Puff and go for a nasty plot. I'm just going to go for another Poison Jab, and that's all she wrote for Togekiss. Now here comes a Lapras. I get the Poison Jab, I think that does decent enough damage. Then I get Thunderbolt, I didn't see that coming, but now I'm thinking, a Destiny Bond. That's me away, but that's also Lapras away. So here comes Spongebob. I went with the Pukamuku for Spongebob because it's the closest thing I could find to a sponge, and I couldn't do a Spongebob team without Spongebob. He misses 2 play roughs. I managed to soak him and toxic him. So this is just, I went with an annoying set for Spongebob, since Spongebob is an annoying guy in a most lovable way. So it's Pain Split, it's Toxic, it's Soak, and it's Recover, and I've got a Rocky Helmet on me as well. So every time I'm getting physically hit, somebody's getting damaged as well. So I managed to wear him out, he's away, we're down to the Blaziken now. So he goes for the Dynamax, gets the Max Knuckle up, gets an attack raise, gets a critical hit as well. So I soak him, so now he's not going to have stab attacks, so that's good, a little bit less damage. And there I go. Now I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have soaked him because my Winter Sandy does have Earthquake on him, but I'm confident that Sandy can take this, so I max guard to waste his last turn as a Dynamax. I'm going to be Dynamaxed. Now I'm going to think, I'm going to go for the Psychic Fangs, which is going to be the Max Mindstorm, and that's the battle.
Are you ready, kids?
Mrs. Puff?
You'll have the physique of Atlas.
Thanks, I work out.
Just get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal!
It's my responsibility.
Get the lantern! It's big, scary.
Barnacle head.
I'm alive. Oh, thank you.
Faster, Gary, faster, 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 faster!
Oh, SpongeBob! Why?
Mr. Krabs.
That's a good start, lad.
Armor abs, crabs!
Do you smell it? That smell. Kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells. Smelly.
And his name is Spongebob Squarepants! Yeah.
No, this is Patrick. I got you now, SpongeBob! Oh, it's the maniac! Take him away, take him away! I wombo.
Alright, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead? Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
How tough am I? How tough am I?
Okay, Patrick?
Finland! I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward.
Well, this one's on the... this one, I call it bold and brag. More life belongs in the trash.
Salutations, my children. So right here we have a full legendary team. So I'm thinking this is going to be fun. So I sent SpongeBob out first. So the plan with SpongeBob is, where did the Rayquaza Toxicum? And as long as I can keep getting recovers, I should be safe. So he goes for the Blizzard, thankfully, because a Dragon Sentiment just wiped me clean out there. So I get to go for the recover. So I'm thinking, brilliant, he's going to load his defenses even more, so even if he does fate me, my next Pokemon that comes out is just going to wipe him out by blowing their nose. So the Rayquazas get chipped down. Pukamuku still lives because SpongeBob is always ready, and then that's the Rayquaza away. So now they're thinking, fuck it, they send out their Palkia, and I am relishing in this because I want to toxic the Palkia, because Palkia is going to be a big problem for my team. He misses another Thunder, and now I'm feeling like the jammiest dodger in the packet because he misses a third Thunder. So my Pukamuku is just there, just stalling him, just taking his time. He then gets the Thunder eventually, which he should have. If he had missed 4 Thunders without me having Bright Powder on, I'd have been Smeckledorf for him, flabbergasted. So he gets rid of the Pukamuku, but I have innards out, so he's away as well. Quillfish gets sent out. It's the worst lineup for me right now, and I'm thinking, well, I might as well just go for an Aqua Jet. He then gets me there, and I'm thinking, maybe I'll go for a Psychic move now. So I get the Destiny Bond up, and it's actually a perfect matchup for him because I get rid of the Solgaleo, who also would have been a huge issue for the team. So Squidward's here. Squidward, I went with Tentacruel instead of Malamar because he looks more Squidwardy because of the nose. So even though he's a jellyfish, I thought, I'll make the fucking rules. And I went with that. So the Volcanion, I'm thinking, I should be able to win this. I wanted to see what a Giga Drain would do. It done absolutely fuck all. So he's just trying to steamer up me. He's gone full Captain Magma on Squidward. But Squidward, he wins this one. There's another sweet victory for Squidward. And that burns there, quite annoying. It's not doing anything to my attacking or anything since I'm a special attacker. But it's still just annoying, just outdoing my Black Sludge. And now I sent out Winter Sandy because she's immune to ghost types, so I thought, well, that's just going to be a wasted move for him. Psychic does big damage. I went for a risk and went for Belly Drum. I then eat my berry, which randomly ups one of my stats by 2. It turns out it's my defense. I'm thinking, alright, would have preferred speed, but I managed to eat that Moonblast, Earthquake the Lunala, and he's away. Just now leaves Zykan or Zacian, however you say that one's name. I don't watch new animes or that, so I don't get the name pronunciations, so I just make them up at this point. So here comes Patrick. I'm thinking, let's see what Patrick can do. He flinches, not doing well here, but I managed to get a crit there. I managed to burn him. I'm thinking, right, now he is doing well, because now his attack is going to be dog shit. He manages to take Patrick out, but I'm not worried at this point. Here comes Eugene. I send out Eugene Krabs, go full Navy mode. Not the Navy! And now I'm convinced this is a game over. And it is!
Hook, line, and sinker.
I'm ready! I'm ready!
Why be soup so yeah?
I hope y'all like the tea strong.
Okay, but why though?
Yeehaw! Which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan? get yours!
Are you trying to bore me? I feel like you're trying to bore me. You're doing a terrific job, by the way.
Ultimate power.
Pretty bird. Yeah, can you say pretty bird? Pretty bird.
One to go.
So good and tasty.
Back with the battle here against Smee the Smee. Quite a challenging looking team, particularly the Shen Ninja for my team, because I don't want to come down to the wire and I can't attack the Shen Ninja and I just get fucking smashed by a husk of a bug. So I get the toxic spikes up and I'm thinking, as long as I don't get court changed, I should be fine if Quillfish faints. I don't think a defog's going to come, and I don't see a rapid spring coming from anywhere, so they now send out Steely Dan. Quillfish is going to get taken down to the wire, eats that, which I was surprised at. I get a Destiny Bond up, so I'm thinking, best comes to best, I faint them. Is that an expression? Worst comes to worst, they're going to swap out. So that's good, they swap out. I get the poison up on Lunape with a wee bit of poison damage. Mrs. Puff's away to go and eat an apple or whatever the fuck she does, and that's fine. Here comes Spongebob, he is ready, and he is ready for action here. Takes a meaty hit, so I'm thinking, fuck, but I get to soak up. My plan is to soak him, poison him, stall him, but he swaps out. So they've swapped out to Cinderace. Cinderace, I'm thinking, he's going to wipe me out right here, but goes for the bulk up, so I get lucky, get the recover that I wanted. So now I can hopefully eat his hits. He has the stat boost, I managed to just eat his hit, so now my plan is just keep going for recover, stall him down. He's poisoned and he's getting poisoned worse every turn. I managed to recover again. The only thing I'm worried about is getting flinched from Zen Headbutt. I get lucky here and he misses his Zen Headbutt, so I get to go full 100% HP, ready for the next challenger. Let's make a challenge for me. Now here comes Shenron, goes for an extreme speed, decent extreme speed damage for a Pukimuku. So I get the poison on him, but SpongeBob's poison's useless, he's got a Lumberry. The boy's packing berries. So the boy Rayquaza's packed the berries, goes for the outrage. I soaked him because I'm thinking, well, now Miss Patrick can come out, Thunderbolt him, and that'll be Rayquaza away to go and do a panty raid or something along those lines. It does happen, I'm chuffed about that, but now here comes Metallica once more. He's going to go for the sword dance, so I'm thinking, oh you fucker, hopefully I can get a burn here. And I do get a burn here, that would have been a clean sweep. So he takes me out in one hit, but he's still hitting like a truck despite the burn. So I think if I send Eugene out, he's got a focus sash, I should be able to liquidate him. So I go for liquidation, and it works. So fantastic. So now he's going to send out Lunape, goes for the toxic, which I'm sure they regret, and we should have went for the U-turn because I get the guillotine, one hit KO. I was delighted at that, I needed that. So I suspect a Shadow Sneak here, I get Shadow Snuck, and Eugene done his job, he done his shift, he's clocking off, right? Now here comes Squidward, his shift has just begun. So I think go for Dynamax to make sure my Blizzard hits. He goes for Dynamax as well, so now I suspect it's going to be a two-turner because it's not a stab move. I do manage to do a good amount of damage, and I know that now if I outspeed him, which is good, I've found out I do, so hopefully it's not a speed tie, I should be here in the win here. And I get the win, we take the W home, thanks to Squidward again. Thanks very much for watching, folks. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe, and if you have an idea for a theme team that you'd like to see me do, please leave it in the comment section below. It doesn't even have to be all 6 Pokemon, it can just be an idea. Like, say, I don't know, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Or say, our next theme team, which is going to be Brock. I figured if you get this far into the video, some endurance, you might as well get a prize out of it. And the prize I'm providing is knowledge, and the knowledge is that the next video is going to be Brock. So, if you want to see that, you should probably subscribe so you know when it comes out. Thanks again, folks.